Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to The Flame in the Flood, a rather fun little indie game that just came out that I love. I love immediately for a couple of reasons. Well, one, it's gorgeous, you'll kind of see that, and two, I think it's kind of like, I feel like this is like the cousin of Firewatch. Because one of the things that was great about Firewatch was there was a lot of talent from AAA studios that came and made their own kind of indie studio and then made their own indie game, which was Firewatch. And this is the same thing. This game is made by the people who made games like Halo and the BioShock franchise, and some of those people who made those games left, came together, made their own indie studio, and this is their first game, just like Firewatch was the first game of the people, including, for example, the writers of The Walking Dead Season 1. So I'm really rather looking forward to this, and it is rather gorgeous. Also, this just actually launched properly. I think it's been in early access for a while, but it's actually just launched properly. I think it was either early this last week or late last week, I'm not sure. Very recently anyway, and it just gained a brand new campaign mode. Now, I've played this for like 10 minutes just to get used to the controls or something, but other than that, I have no idea what it's about, other than it's a kind of a survivally crafty, gorgeous explorer with a couple of fun twists. Let's show this off, shall we? And the dog goes into the skeleton and grabs a backpack and drags it off into the woods. And he has found us, our main character, who I'm not sure is ever named at all. She's just here. And all of a sudden, we have gained ourselves a dog. We're in a kind of a post-apocalypse scenario, by the way. I've no idea exactly what's happened. There's been a big flood of some description. And now, new goal, radio signal. So this is us. We are this woman here. And as you can see, we've kind of got ourselves some meters at the bottom there. We've got food, water. That's her kind of energy or stamina meter directly above her. Body temperature and sleep. Those are the four things we need to kind of take care of. And it's, yeah, kind of like an explory, survivally crafty game. But it's really rather pretty. So we start here at Camp Pinewood, where we can't leave. Instead, we have to navigate primarily by river. So this is one of those games where you may as well kind of grab everything that you can, and then potentially you can kind of craft them into other stuff later. We've got ourselves a sign here. So this is Camp Pinewood, a fine home for a spell, but it's time to move on and see where this dog came from. Maybe there's someone else out there. Ooh, mystery. So I've just picked up a cattail there, and I believe that means I can do some crafting right away. So if I just kind of go into my little journal here, then what I've got is, yes, I can use that cattail that I've got to create a braided cord, which is itself a useful material for crafting trip lines. So pretty much anytime I want, I can go into my backpack and just kind of craft some stuff. So now I've got myself 2 braided cords. So in terms of water, one of the first thing I'm going to need, and I believe you always get one in your kind of first kind of drop here right in the initial campsite, is get yourself a jar. A jar is how you take care of water. So basically, all I need to do, and I've also got some jerky there. So I just need to find a source of water, any source of water at all. Hello, the dog has found something and is bringing it up to me there. Find any source of water, so we've got one here. And then go over to my jar, fill that up quickly. And this will be polluted water when you first pick it up. So polluted water, heavy with chemicals, contaminants and bacteria, drink at your own risk. Obviously things can go bad if you do that. However, I have a water filter, which means I can turn my dirty water into clean water right now. But obviously that's a limited item, I only had one of those. So now I've got clean water, hydration plus 50, as well as being safe to drink. So yeah, disease is a thing in this game. I'm sure we'll see that pretty darn soon indeed. And a mailbox too, which is often a source of like little quests or whatever, so get a task. My goal, basic tools. Which one is basic tools? Basic tools, so craft a stone knife and a stone hammer. You need to craft all sorts of survival supplies. So for a stone knife, I need 2 flint and 1 braided cord. Well, I've already got a braided cord, so that's good. So just keep an eye out for some flint in that case. But as dawn approaches, we reach the real purpose of this game, which is, it's kind of like an explory, procedurally generated-y kind of thing. It's done with a boat. The way this kind of game works is like you're always moving down a river, so you can't move backwards no matter how much you want to. You can kind of like shuffle backwards like a tiny bit, but you can see that like your energy gets used up very, very quickly. You've still got a stamina meter. And the yellow meter that's appeared underneath her is the boat health, so obviously it can't crash into things. So you can just kind of lazily go down this river. And the music is wonderful. It's just so relaxing. It's almost a bit Life is Strange to me. You obviously don't want to go too slowly because you are technically still you are kind of still using up hunger and water and so forth. So you need to head down the river and find the next area, except the river's quite wide. Sometimes you have a choice of different areas and you won't be able to get to all of them, because if you go into one, you won't be able to get into the other. You can speed up quite a bit if you want to, so kind of if you want to kind of like, you know, push down, you can get into there. And there's rapids, by the way. The rapids are fun, because at that point the boat starts going much, much faster, and then you've got to use your kind of little kind of oar thing to kind of punt yourself to avoid obstacles and whatnot. So you've got to be very, very careful. And then just through the rapids. Nice. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's just lovely. So, we are now entering Port Heron Preserve. Deep country, farms, camps, and a lot of wilderness. This is the first of 10 regions. So kind of passing through multiple different regions here. We're just going to keep an eye out for places we can stop. Now, I know that looks like a place that we should be able to stop, but that's not. You can see the places we can stop are kind of highlighted in that little kind of, I think it's that blue there. So, yes. Okay, that was loot. That was loot. I'm not sure. I hope we can pass through that there. And then just zoom through. Ouch. No, that was a bad zoom. That was a bad zoom. Alright, fine. So, I think time passes a lot more quickly when you're on your boat, because it's supposed to be like, you know, representative. Oh, here we are. We've got some things coming up here. So, just kind of, you know, stay out of trouble. Avoid the houses that are just kind of floating down the river as best you can. And when you see something, head towards it. Ideally, yeah, obviously, kind of moving your boat towards whatever's closest. So we'll kind of pass into these 3 areas one at a time. And hopefully, find some nice supplies. So we'll go kind of here. And then as it's become night again. I think the game, because we're in campaign mode, this is like brand new to campaign. Now, previously, it was all kind of like, go on, head over there. Previously, it was all kind of just like a big free roam mode. So the campaign mode may be a bit more structured and time like automatically passes at certain points and everything. So we're at St. Flanagan's Place here. And now we have to explore with our lovely dog. Apparently his name's Aesop. It says Aesop because he's got his own little backpack there that I can transfer things into. Just got to be a little bit careful. So of course, like, there can be predators floating around. Corn. Corn is probably a food. So we'll get all this here, corn, new discovery. I could make an ash cake, apparently. Yeah, new recipes basically just become unlocked the moment you have the ingredients for them, which is quite good because it means the crafting kind of log stays relatively not crowded, because you can only kind of unlock things when you've actually got the stuff for them. Though you can look up new stuff if you want ahead of time. So there's a bus I can sleep in there. I can search for some stuff here. 2 flint. 2 flint. That's exactly what I need. Because I believe now I've got that, I can craft myself a stone knife, which is one of the things that the game said I ought to actually need. So, stone knife, and then I need to create a stone hammer. So, stone hammer, I need another 2 flint, a sapling that I've already got, some rags, and the stone knife. Okay, so just rags and 2 flint, and I can create a stone hammer, and that's my first thing. The other thing is I need to get to high ground at some point in order to see if I can make my radio that I picked up work better, which will give me some kind of clearer directions for how the whole wider game works. But just look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely. I'm always thrilled when people do this. When flipping, like, you know, AAA developers who have got, like, so much experience in the industry decide they don't want to just make another Halo or another Bioshock. They decide that what they want to do instead is they want to, you know, kind of leave and do their own thing and create really interesting new ideas for games like this that just turn out so interesting and gorgeous. And even if they don't work, still spectacular that they kind of even do it at all. I'll take some old lumber, but I'll leave a mouldy lump. I'm not necessarily sure that does anything, to be clear. And then we can open this here door. I'm guessing this is just a place to rest, potentially. Yeah, I'll loot this place. And I'll take old lumber and salt. Salt, okay. Just keep looting around here. There is kind of a sprint. You can do a little sprint here. Oh, there's a search there. There we are. Oh, another jar. A jar is good. Ah, but my inventory's already full. Right, okay, so we need to do some inventory management. So you can see there that I've got all sorts of stuff in my backpack, but my little dog has a backpack too, so I can just give him some stuff instead. So stuff that I probably won't need, like, immediately. A fishing line, that probably will be useful, but not just now. So that moves over to the dog. There's also just stuff I can keep actually in my raft if I kind of, you know, I'm absolutely sure I won't need it while I'm out and about. So nutrition +2 spoils after 10 days. And then, oh, I picked up some jerky, didn't I? That doesn't spoil at all because that's salty meat. Night crawlers. Oh, lovely. You can just eat some worms to get a bit of protein. Yeah, one of the things this kind of game claims is, like, it's supposed to be like a more realistic version of kind of survival. So, you know, just stuff like, you know, eating some random worms you find to just desperately, you know, claw some protein out of them. What I'll do is I may as well consume all of this here corn, just to get my hunger. You can see my hunger down in the bottom left. jumps up there. Lovely. And the salt can be used for making jerky. Okay, so I can find some raw meat. I can make jerky, which therefore doesn't go off. Plus 15 spores after 3 days. I may as well eat the worms. I don't think the dog needs to eat, by the way. I think he's just like, he's fine. Okay, so that's cleared out some space there. Lovely. And I can now take a second jar to carry extra water around with me. And I may as well sleep in this bus for at least a little bit of time. Let's just say, yeah, you can see that obviously, like, if you sleep, then you still lose hunger and water. I think it's like, works like it's more efficient to sleep than be awake, but it's still a little bit. So I will sleep for a couple of hours. I'll pretty much max out my, yeah, that should pretty much max out my sleep. Just kind of hop into the bus there, grab a couple of quick Z's, and there we are. Oh, and it's morning now. Morning, and it's much prettier. Ooh, it's just lovely looking, isn't it? Gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. It's fantastic. Now, also got to do something with their second thing of water. So obviously I'm standing over water right now. So I can just go over to my jar and I can... And I should be able to... Yeah, use that. Use that. So I'm using the jar. So that's going to now have some polluted water in it. However, in my craft menu, I've still got a water filter. I think you get 3 uses out of it. So now I can create some clean water. But after this, I'm done for the moment. I can't make any more. Now, obviously, you can see that obviously the materials I've picked up, I can like create like different things. So I can start creating traps in order to catch animals if I stumble across some animals, which can be very, very useful indeed. So snares for like little things, probably like rabbits or whatever. Box trap, again, small things. Just kind of like 2 alternative ways of getting... Actually, I'm not sure whether maybe the box trap's slightly better than the snare, because the box trap is basically using the exact same materials, but just it needs more saplings to make, so I guess it's a little bit better. Spear trap is slightly more dangerous stuff as well, but again, needs kind of more materials. Or a raft frame, if I wanted to... Actually, I'm going to try that. I'm not sure. I'm assuming my stone knife doesn't get used up, but I'm going to check that. This will be a useful thing to know. So I'm creating a raft frame now. So now I've created that. No, I've still got my stone knife, because that counts as something on my tool belt, not anything else. So I've got a raft frame here. So a basic material needed for building out raft upgrades and parts. Lovely. So with this place pretty much dealt with, we hop back on our raft with our beautiful little polygonal dog. And now we can move in this direction, shunting myself over to here, because this here is the next area I want to visit. And there we are. Basically, like, the area immediately around the dock seems to have, like, no tide in it, but everything else has a really strong current. So you've kind of got to be really careful there. So Riley's redoubt often has flint, always has a campfire. Yeah, campsites are great because campsites always have campfire, which is magnificent. And we've got some small saplings, which kind of seem to be useful things. I'm not sure how big a stack can be. I'm assuming there are limits to how big a stack of something can be, as opposed to it just being infinite once you've got one. Water here, but obviously I'm going to guess this would be polluted water. Got to keep an eye out for some predators, because there are like wolves and boars and stuff sometimes. You've got to be a bit careful. Check the cache, see if we've got a task. And illumination. Alright, what do you want me to do, game? Illumination, craft a torch, it'll keep wolves at bay. Oh my goodness, it's like I'm playing Far Cry Primal again. It's all about the wolves and lit torches to keep wolves at bay, got it. As far as I can tell, by the way, you don't actually have an attack. If you tap X, what you do is you kind of do a bit of a... swing, but it seems to be rather than a swing. I think it's more of a like a shoo go away sort of thing, because half the time it's just like that big kind of like scarecrow gesture. So I think, oh, hang on. Thank you, dog. The dog is really useful for pointing out stuff that you miss. He's very, very good indeed. And then we got, oh, what are you? Oh, what was the weather just? The weather has just suddenly changed incredibly quickly. Devil's Trumpet. I'm apparently full of... Oh, a storm has swung in. Right, okay. And indeed, it suddenly got very dark, and I believe it is starting to... oh, a bit more flint. Good. Just need some flint around. Ah, we've got rabbits. We've got rabbits, obviously. Rain is... but rain is coming. The game is now warning me. So as rain gets closer, seek shelter and wait for it to pass. If you get wet, use shelter or kindle a fire to dry off. Wait for the rain to pass before using campfire. Rain will extinguish flames. Okay, just very quickly search here. So, ooh, multiple flint. Perfect. And I believe this is a house I'll probably be able to go into. Even more flint. Time to get inside, because you can see there I've already got wet. And that counts as a status condition. So wet is a slow killer in the wild. Wind will cut through wet clothes. Find shelter or fire to dry off, and it's killed by time, shelter or fire. So open this door nice and quickly. And we can loot this place nice and quick. Yep, fishing line and jar. Perfect. Oh, my inventory's full. That's fine. We'll leave that for now. 2 jars I think is enough. So we'll now sleep here for, shall we say... 3 hours and see if that... Actually, 4 hours is fine. We'll see if that makes it pass. And indeed, it is drizzling, but very, very likely. Have I researched this? Flint and rags. Oh, rags. Rags is exactly what I need. Hang on. So, rags. And with rags, I believe I should now have everything I need to make that stone hammer the game was telling me about. And that means I'll have completed my first little quest. Lovely. Stone hammer created. Boom. I'm going to need to light the fire. Craft dry tinder. Oh, the fire's gone out. So I can't even use the fire. Right, okay. There's also some rabbits over here that I would like to potentially do some killing of. So what I'm going to do is make a trap. So a nice snare, good for catching small animals. Create the snare. And then, oh, uh-oh, that's a wolf, that's a wolf, that's a wolf. I should probably leave at this point. Okay, no, we need to go, we're being attacked by a wolf at this point. Shoo, go away. That's right, we're basically just telling it to shoo rather than actually, like, attacking it in any capacity. And then, shoo. We can temporarily stun it, but that's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker over time. It's going to get less and less effective. We need to get back to the dock, like now. Okay, good, he can't follow us onto the dock. Right, we ran out of time there. Wolf came out at night. Got to be careful of those bloody wolves. Okay, that means we didn't get the rabbit. Fine. We've got a bit of food, though. I'm starting to get thirsty, so I'm going to drink one of my clean waters at this point. So I'm going to consume that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're safe once you're actually on the dock. Body temperature is fine. Fatigue is fine. Thirst is fine. I'm getting a little bit low on everything else, but let's just get out of here. Hop on the boat, be on our way. Dog, grab my lovely thing for me. Yes, wolves! Wolves are terrifying. And now I want to head in this direction because this is the only other thing marked on my map right now. So head around here. Current is fairly light. Oh, I might not be able to get over to that, actually. I might have had to make a choice. Come on, squidge yourself over to there. Squidge yourself over. Yes, okay, good. We can just make it over there in time. So you can just make it to the first one. So this is wilderness and light on supplies. Light on supplies, and we didn't get a campfire last time. So campfires are obviously good for cooking, because like raw materials aren't very useful. But if you can cook some stuff that you find, that can be very, very useful indeed. So I'm just going to keep an eye out here, because there could be wolves here as well. There's at least something useful. A crashed car. And that gives us alcohol. It's party time, dog. Yeah, basically nothing but saplings. But I think saplings stack very generously on a single, like, point of inventory. So it kind of might be worth just kind of topping up on saplings while I'm actually here. Some more aloe. I think I already had some of that, actually. And we've got... Ooh, what's this? Multiple rags. Okay, this could be useful. For some reason, this appears to just be like the island of the rags. There is just a huge amount of rags here. For whatever reason. But that's fine. I think rags might be quite useful for making bandages and stuff. So that could actually be worth doing. And then we've got... Ooh. Sumac. And more wild garlic. I have no idea what sumac is. Yes, indeed. With the alcohol and some rags, I can make myself a bandage. Though, admittedly, I'm now curious. Because my inventory's full and so's the dog. So if I make this now, where does it go? Bandage, rags. Oh, it replaced the alcohol. So in that case, it was fine. So, okay, so now if I get injured, I've got a basic bandage, which is useful. So, obviously, it will probably be useful to have a bow at some point, but to do that, I'm going to need a steel knife. I can't get one of those without a boar hide, so I'm going to need a trap to kill a boar, and a workbench, and some nuts and bolts in order to make a steel knife, in order to make a bow. Okay, so the bow's quite a long way off yet. I'd say probably... We don't even need to sleep till morning. There's no point in sleeping just yet. The dog's going crazy for the sumac, whatever the hell that is. But I think we're going to have to leave it because we're a little bit low on carry capacity, dog. In fact, we need to head back to our boat and actually drop some stuff off in the boat storage. Because the boat has loads of stuff in it too. But alternatively, I could have used that there alcohol I found to create a lit torch. Bring light to night and scare off fearful creatures. Right. And that could have been very useful indeed. Though I'm guessing that means if there had been a lit campfire, the wolf would have stayed away. The wolf is scared of the light. Okay, fine. We've moved some stuff over. It would appear that dawn is pretty much upon us, which is lovely because dawn and daylight in this game are just beautiful. Now we just let the nice relaxing music play. Sometimes you can just like grab stuff as you pass by it. Some stuff you can just kind of tap A to just grab as you go past. Ooh, don't crash into that. And yeah, things just pop up. Debris just kind of, float past down the river. And we just head on our way. Just lovely. Alright, we've got another campsite coming up on us here. And that campsite up there could be very worth going for, because that oh, hello. Oh, yeah, a bit of blue here means we should just be able to grab something as we go past. There we are. We have got ourselves a stitching kit schematic. And over there, oh, no, I don't want to dare go for that thing I could have grabbed over there, because otherwise I might have missed out the camping site. And I really want to go to the camping site, because camping site means fire. And fire opens up all sorts of crafting and cooking and stuff. So that'll be worth doing. So assuming it's still the daytime, though admittedly I think an entire day might well have passed. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. We can very quickly craft around. If I could find some corn, I believe you can... I saw that you could cook some corn. Oh, a dandelion. Don't even know what that does. More dandelions. Again, don't know what they do, but let's have several of them. So I'd say we now know that there are some... Dandelion tea, perfect. So now we know there are rabbits in this area. Hello, rabbits in this area. So quickly, lay the snare. So now we just need to build the trap, which you just kind of, set up. It sort of semi-built itself. Now, do I need to bother baiting it? Oh, that worked quickly. I'm sorry, little rabbit. I love you. I'm very sorry. So, new discovery. Kill rabbit. I know. I am a monster. You're right. So, we've got ourselves one dead rabbit, and that means we can create a skinned rabbit. Skin a rabbit to get the pelt and the meat. So, you can't just kind of kill it. You've actually got to then skin it as well. And now, with raw meat plus salt... I can create... Actually, where is the salt? I thought the salt was... Do I have the salt on me, or is the salt on the... No, thankfully, I think the salt is with Aesop, so that's fine. And that means we can create double jerky. Double jerky means beautiful. Now, 2x jerky. Jerky is reliable food, doesn't go off, plus 25. So now I can eat well tonight. And interestingly, I can actually use my fishing hook and fishing line to create a stitching kit, when I would have thought logically I might want to use those to create, like, you know, a fishing line or something. I don't know, call me crazy. I would have thought I might want to fish, but is there actual fishing in this game? I can't see any mention of fishing. Elder Wolf Jacket. You know what? I'm fine not killing the Elder Wolf. I'm good game, thank you. So I can create a stitching kit, which lets me, yes, actually patch up wounds. That's probably useful in that case. As there doesn't appear to be fishing in this game, it's all about hunting animals, this seems fine. And now I've got... because I've got the stitching kit, I can turn that rabbit pelt thing into either gloves, which gives me warm pelts of rabbits, or a hat. I'll totally go for a nice rabbit hat. Rabbit hat. Lovely. So I'm guessing is the stitching kit, is that one use only, or is that... Don't know. By the case, I've now got this. So that gives me cold protection. It's okay, so if it starts raining or whatever, I'm in better shape. Uh-oh! Maybe it's time to go. Maybe it's time to go. Like, again, yes, I know. We're definitely going, alright? We're definitely leaving right now. Screw you. Bloody wolves during the day. Screw you. Oi, go away. Actually, no, I don't want to pick a fight with the wolf. I definitely don't want to pick a fight with the wolf. Not yet, anyway. You know what? I'm just going to sit on my dock, where I'm safe, and eat some jerky. Yep, consume. Do I want to consume the stack? I may as well. I may as well kind of use both of them up and kind of get out. Because as far as I can tell, there's no benefit to not being at max health. As long as you don't, like, waste it by going over 100. Right now, yeah, I'm pretty much as it should be. So, now my health is full. My thirst is fine. I'm going to finish off my water filter. Oh, no, it just started raining. Right, let's go somewhere else quickly. Because we can't go into this place because there's a flipping wolf there. So we're now going to go setting off during... Oh, yeah, the storm's coming in. The storm is coming in, obviously. Yep, use a jar in the rain to fill it with... Oh, clean water. Oh. All right, so actually, if you go in the rain... Oh, and the visibility is now quite bad. Avoid all the things. Maybe there'll be somewhere I can take shelter in here. Yeah, go over here. We might be able to take shelter in here. Entering Blighty. Good old Blighty. No, this is just wilderness. Light on supply, so probably... Nothing of any particular use, plus chance of wolves again. And until I find more alcohol, I won't be able to create a lit torch to scare off any wolves I do run into. More saplings, though. That's a good basic crafting material. Oh, the lightnings are very... Oh, that's a... No, you're a crow. Screw you. Go away. Go away. That is a... Oh, what's going on here? Another sapling. Then just examine the quilt. The quilt of Big John Boar. Big John Boar kept his own counsel and his own opinion about things. The more facts presented proved contrary, why he'd dig in deeper. That's what they'd want you to think he'd fuss. Never rightly could say who they were supposed to be, but stayed put just the same. Okay, just some bloat. I don't really want to go much further in here, because if there's a wolf, I'm going to need to bloody run for it. Well, at least I've got that nice rabbit hat now for cold protection. As far as I can tell, he doesn't actually get animated. Oh, a bus! A bus is shelter. Lovely. And then we've got ourselves a thing here. Take the flint, yep. Take the dandelion too, because I can make myself some dandelion tea down the line. You know what? Sleep in here, quick as you like. Yeah, 4 hours. And that will hopefully be the end of the night and the end of the rain as well. And I am, ooh, ill-equipped. What does that mean? Ill-equipped. It's cold out and you're not dressed warmly enough. Oh. Maybe I should sleep until morning, just in case. So, I'm still ill-equipped, never mind. I can't just waste time forever just kind of sleeping in the hope that it'll kind of get warm. I think I'm okay for now. My camera's looking a little bit battered up there, by the way, the picture in the middle. Well, nothing much here. May as well cast off and see what we can find. I believe there was another settlement. Yes, just here. Ooh, this is, like a marina. I believe... Oh, ill-equipped has been cured because it's daytime, so it's no longer so cold. So this is a dock... this is like a marina area where I could potentially do some upgrades and repairs. I'm not sure I'll necessarily have the materials to do so. So what do I have right now? Do I actually have... do I have an empty jar? Because I've got clean water, clean water. May as well consume one of those, because I believe there's something... Can I gather... I think there's fuel or something here, though I'm not sure I necessarily want the fuel. So yeah, there's gas here, but I don't actually have a motor yet. So use the marina, sure. So with the marina, I need repairs, but I need old lumber, or nuts and bolts, or a repair patch for the various repairs. And if I want to put, like, advanced stuff onto my raft, whether that be, like, ooh, raft shelter. Oh, that'd be so useful. I'd need, like, raft frameworks, which I've got, like, one of right now, but I need, like, multiple of them. Or, like, a nice rudder, presumably for better control. A motor, and then I can pick up gas, so then, like, I can, you know, presumably go against the current. Otherwise, you have to make choices about places you can't visit. A sturdy frame to obviously be a lot tougher. A nice, oh, a stove. Being able to cook on my boat, that'd be lovely. So you can actually make your raft into a proper little home. That's very good. Right now, my raft could do with some repairs, but I've got nothing I can repair it with. So yes, I think we just need to basically abandon this place and head on our way. And just lazily drift down the river again. Just making sure to avoid all of the islands. So yeah, like, as far as I can tell, like, or at least, oh, hello, is this a thing I can find? Hello, what's that? Why is something there? There was something there. There was wibbliness there. Maybe something was about to appear out of the water there, and I shouldn't have been standing on top of it. As far as I can tell, like, some sort of apocalypse must have happened. And then we've got one fishing line from that spot over there. Yeah, some sort of apocalypse presumably has happened, but as far as I can tell, like, we never really find out what it is. I at least haven't found out what it is yet. But for some reason, this girl's all on her own. A flood has swept through the area. She's terrified of travelling on land, so she travels everywhere by boat. It's all very interesting. And maybe if I could just find a nice... Oh, hello. Was that something on land that was a bit terrifying there? Oh, no. Avoid the islands. And then we've got something... campsite. Oh, we've got two things about the same distance, but it looks like they're on opposite sides. Okay, so yeah, this is where you need to start kind of making choices. Because it looks like you basically have to choose between one or the other. So I'm going to see if I can make it to that campsite. Go. Yes! Okay, we made it to a campsite. Camp Killer Whale. Often has flint, always has a lit fire. Right. And hopefully has some flipping booze so that I can flipping scare off... Oh! What the... Oh, I've just been bitten by flipping... Okay. Ants. Gotta watch out for ants. I've now been bitten by ants. So flint and a mouldy lump. Bum ba da ba 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 bum. And then we've got more saplings. Okay, just gotta very quickly. Oh, mulberries. And aloe, lovely. Again, I'm assuming that's some form of... Oh, wait, hang on. Presumably aloe. I don't dare check my craft journal. I just want to get in and out of here as fast as possible. Penicillin has been discovered. Beautiful. Oh, maybe that's the mouldy lump. Maybe the mouldy lump is more useful than I anticipated, if indeed the mouldy lump can be used to create penicillin. Right, get the saplings. Loot everything. Avoid everything. Oh, my saplings are at this point full by the sounds of it. Okay, mulberries. Need more mulberries because I think I can just eat those for some nice easy food. And quickly loot this place. Rags and... Okay, take everything. I believe we can take rags and flint. Open this place up. Yep. And now loot it. Nothing was in here, but I can sleep in here if need be. Use the fire. Sit down, and then we can... Oh, we can get some charcoal as well, but I think we need it, actually. Right, so sit down, and we can do some fire-related crafting. So fire crafting here, obviously you can see things like, you know, there's certain things where you need fire. So I can turn my mouldy lumps into penicillin. That seems very, very useful. So now I've got some actual proper medicine. I could create a splint, but don't need it yet. Or I could turn my clean... Ooh, I could turn my clean water, but I've only got one thing of clean water left, into dandelion tea. And that helps alleviate the symptoms of food poisoning. So that's a medicine. No, I don't want that. I'd rather have the water. Then if I could find some corn, then I could potentially, yeah, I could make some ash cakes. So a dry cake made from corn, edible. So that would be good. I'm going to consume that entire stack now, so I can't see a way to actually cook them. So that'll get me a little bit more thirst and hunger back, which is good. I've got some penicillin, which is useful. Penicillin can move over to Aesop. And then this is also obviously good for your body temperature, just kind of sitting here next to the campfire. Beautiful, and hopefully protects me from wolves. Ah, one more thing here. Don't think I'd taken. So 2 more flint. Flint seems very useful. Well, notice. Oh, no, don't walk over the ants again. What do the ants do, by the way? I feel like the ants are definitely bad. Ant stings. Painful bites. They need to be treated or they become a vector for bacterial infection. Aloe. Oh, I've got aloe. I've got some aloe in my thing. I'm sure I do. In my boat somewhere. I'm sure I picked up some aloe. Oh, no, the dog's got aloe. Aloe. Move to that. Aloe. Use it. Using the aloe. And I have cured my ant stings. And now, if I can get all the way over to this thing... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go against the tide, go against the tide, go against the tide. No, we can't get over to that one. Right, so we've missed that little one. Because, yeah, you do have to make choices. But we can stop off a church. I've never been to a church before. Don't know what those do. And Shepherd's Scythians. Good shelter often out of rags, stitching kits, and alcohol. Yes. Good old alcohol, and we can spend the night here as well. I just need to get to this church as fast as possible, really. Right. So, no, don't sleep here. Don't sleep in the church. We need to get the alcohol as fast as possible to make a torch. Alcohol. Beautiful. Alright, now. 1 torch. Crafting failed. Clear space room machine. Oh, that's what happened. So rabbit pelt hat. I'll keep that on me. Oh, flip. No. The wolf was here. The wolf was here. The wolf was here, actually. And screw you. Ow. Go away. Go away. Oh, flip. I've been repeatedly savaged by a wolf and now it's raining. Right. Well done, me. Okay. Luckily, I do have some bandages. All right. So use the bandages. The laceration has been cured. Is that both of them or just one? No, I was attacked twice, so I'd need 2 sets of bandages, sadly. I'm ill-equipped, I'm wet, I'm lacerated. Yeah, the game doesn't pause when you're doing this. Bring light to the night. Now I can craft this thing. I'm hoping the torch does actually stay on. So don't panic, deploy your useful items in a pinch. So the bow, the torch, the tainted bait, the smoke jar, fine. So now we've got ourselves... Actually, yeah, we can make 2 torches, in fact. Okay, that's fine. So in that case, I can now test whether or not I can actually now use the... Whether I can use the torch immediately. Because I'd like to go and sleep in that church. So let's see if we can actually get the... Actually, one thing first immediately. Fill the jar up. Use the rain, because that is free clean water. Beautiful. So now I've got 2 clean waters. Now, does the torch work in the rain? Cannot use torch in the rain. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. It needs to be dry. Okay, we may as well move on then. Sadly lacerated by a wolf. Because we got... because it was at night. Yeah, well, you really need to be careful at night. You really need to be careful at night. And now I'm just soaking wet. A bit battered. What's this over here? This is a... Oh, no. Come on, this way. This way. Dock. Beautiful. Good. We just were able to make that. So we're entering a bait shack. Fishing lines, hooks, and has shelter as well. Oh, so you can see there I'm struggling a bit now. My character's using her little walking stick. Yeah, to actually stumble around because I am injured. I'm lacerated. And I believe I need to find some bandages, some cloth or rags or something in a hurry. In a perfect world. Fishing line times 2. Oh, if I could find another hook. Wait, that's exactly what I'll be able to find here. Yes! This is perfect. Okay. So now stitching kit. Yeah, now can I close my wounds with a stitching kit? This is perfect. So lacerated. Cure with a stitching kit. Cure it. Okay. good. Right, I've managed to close myself up at least. It's not raining anymore. That's good. But I can at least sleep. I'll just sleep for 3 hours. 25. Yeah, I'll sleep for 3 hours now. I'll just kind of sleep and get my... I'll just kind of sleep, get rid of my wetness, because I should dry off at this point. So now, yes, I've got rid of all my flipping status conditions, but I am hungry. And do I actually have anything to eat at this point? No, I've got literally nothing I can eat. I've got medicine, I've got a decent supply of water. I could eat some garlic, but honestly, it's not really going to keep me going, is it? I need to prioritise getting food in a hurry or I'm going to start getting into trouble very, very quickly. Right, off you go. We need to go and find ourselves some food. But I feel much more relaxed about my imminent starvation when it looks so damn pretty. And that was apparently the end of the first region of 10. That was the easy bit. Oh, so there's, obviously you can see there, suddenly, there's some rapids on the left. Or I could take the easier path on the right. And then in the rapids, you've got to be really careful, because things will go wrong rapidly. And avoid the island, just bloody hell. Right, avoid the rapids, because I want to hit this campsite over here. Campsite and get some food. Okay, this looks pretty good, actually. Head this way and we should be able to... Oh, I've just crashed my boat. Head this way, we should be able to go through all of these areas one by one. And I need to get some food in a hurry. Anything I can get my hands on. If there's be some corn... So flint always has a lit fire. Yeah, I need some corn or something in a hurry here. Actually, you know what? While I'm actually here, I need to just very quickly dump some stuff in the boat, just so I'm not kind of carrying it around. I have a torch now, so that's good. Now I've got space to pick up everything I find here. Get in, loot, ideally cook something, get out. Come on, corn, come on, corn. Oh, that's a flipping... What the hell are we doing here? Alright, fine. There's a wolf here during the daytime. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. I have a torch. You can't come anywhere. Go away. Go away. Yeah, that's right. Now the wolf is on the other foot. Ha ha ha. Good. Right, I'm hoping this torch doesn't run out, by the way, because I'm pretty sure I put my other one in my boat, so I don't actually have it with me. So I'm hoping this torch now just lasts forever, or until it... Oh yeah, if it starts raining, I am screwed. This makes the wolves much better. That's a dandelion. I just need to flipping get these. Mouldy lump is not that useful. That's a boar. Boars, however, are not scared of... Oh, are the boar and the wolf going to fight? If the boar and the wolf fight, that works very much to my advantage. Go on, attack each other, attack each other. Go for it. Oh, go on. One of you kill the other. I don't care who wins this fight versus who doesn't, as long as I'm not involved. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to ignore them for now. Check back on them later, because if the boar goes down, that's just lumps. Mold lumps for penicillin. I don't need penicillin right now. Where are the... Oh, they are attacking each other, mind. And they are... Yeah, they are... I can see like there was a flash of red there, as if they are actually going for each other properly. Actually, was there a camp shelter here? Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. Where's my torch gone? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, screw you. Screw you. My torch must have run out. Oh, I need to get the hell out of here now. You better be bloody distracted by that bloody... Ah, damn it. Yeah, the other torch is actually in my raft stash. Darn, I should have brought it with me. Right, I've been slightly lacerated, dog, and we didn't actually find any food, I don't think. Actually, can I just eat dandelions? No. Oh, fine for eating. Makes a good medicinal tea. Okay, can I just eat all of them then? Can I just, consume the stack? What do they do? Okay, so I'm at 33 hunger right now. Eat all of them. Oh, okay, they're worth a tiny bit. Just I can basically, just kind of get some dandelions and just, I don't know, eat them. It's not particularly good. Definitely should not, however, be eating the devil's trumpet, I imagine. Known to be fatal if ingested. Yep, definitely not a good idea. Saplings, cord. Can't just eat a sapling, I'm guessing. However much I'd want to know. Definitely just can't eat a sapling. Can't eat a rabbit pout hat either. Right. Also, dog, I've now been lacerated. We need to find ourselves some bandages or a bait house to get myself a new sewing kit soon. That's a church. Get away from the place. Darn it. And that is... What's that over there? Oh, that's another marina. Well, that I don't need. Oh, I need to get around the other side of you, though. Come on. There we go. Around the other side of you. And over to that. Oh, we're never going to be able to make it to that church. We're going to be completely... Oh, we just did. Just did. Alright. St. Elizabeth's Crossing. Good shelter. Often has rags. Stitching kits and alcohol. Rags, stitching kits and alcohol is exactly what I need. I also need 1 torch. Okay. We now know torches do not last forever. Be very, very careful when it comes to wolves, because those torches... Now, can I actually, can I activate the torch? Okay, so I can activate the torch on my quick command if I need to. So remember that. You don't need to go into your menu. Going into the menu can be dangerous, because wolves can attack you very fast. If I see a wolf... Uh-oh. Oh, I've just walked through poison ivy. What does that mean? So, make you uncomfortable for a while, you'll live fine. Okay, fine. Dandelions. Okay, good. Just pick up all the dandelions. We can just eat these. 5 dandelions is worth... Oh, that's boar. That's a boar. Stay away from the bloody boar. That will gore me. Right, consume the stack of those. Stay away from the boar. Okay, that's got us like a little bit of hunger back in return. Oh, cattail. I think those are actually quite useful for crafting. It's just I haven't really had many of them so far. Be ready to get out the... Oh, yeah, cattails. Okay. Harvest the cattails. I believe those are useful. We've got ourselves a nice bus over here if we were to need it. It's night, meaning the Mr. Wolf could be out any time. My character's face is looking horrendously battered and bloodied. No, I don't. Very hungry. I know we're very... Oh, is that boar coming for me? Oh, that boar's coming for me. No. Okay, go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Do not stand around and wait for the boar to attack me. I got some rags. That's good enough. Okay. Rags is good. Okay, we're now actually starving. There's no way we can kill that boar, I don't think. This is not good. Okay. Do we have... Okay, we've managed to, like, suck some nourishment out of some dandelions. Can I eat cattails? Yes, I can. Cattails. Do they do anything useful? Could use them to make... Okay, I'll make a braided cord, because I might be able to use them to create a trap, yeah. But then, after I create, like, 3 more, I'm going to have to eat the remainder. Yeah, okay. So now we've got enough to make some traps. If we can just find a little island with some rabbits, we'll be fine. Consume the stack. Just suck some food out of that. 17... Up to... Okay, those are worth 2 each. That's fine. Can we eat the rags? No, we can't eat the rags. Fine. I'm still lacerated, by the way, and that's going to make life difficult. Right, let's get out of here. I like my little anchor, by the way. The anchor of the... Oh, blimey. Oh, the boat's not going to enjoy what I'm about to do with it. Ouch. And... Oh, no, we can't go that way. Definitely can't go there. Okay, fine. So we've missed a location over there. Round here, just avoided that. Boat is at half health. Terrifying red eyes of doom. Oh, blimey. Blimey heck. Okay, I like at night there's terrifying red eyes of doom. I think they get more common as your health and condition get lower. Because it's supposed to represent your paranoia. You can see that my character is, you know, lacerated and affected by poison ivy. So all of a sudden she's imagining red eyes of doom. And now we've got to navigate our way through the rapids. If we just stick to the left, this shouldn't be too bad. Got a campsite coming up. And the campsite should hopefully be coming up pretty much as we... Oh, starvation is a problem. Starvation is going to be a problem. I'm dying of starvation. No. Oh, I can't see properly. I need to get to this campsite now. Oh, no. Oh, she's bent over with hunger pains. Have we got anything? Have we got anything? Oh, hunger is at 1. Okay, we've just got to crawl our way forward. No! Well, that's the flame in the flood then. Kind of more of an ember. An ember and a tidal wave, I'd say. Cause of death. Starvation. And the game rather nicely lets you kind of see the journey that you went on. So there's the campsite we started on. So, days survived. 7! New survival record. 4.6 miles down the river. So we went down a long river. And then actually points out the sites where you get some healing done, where things go horribly wrong, where things go a little bit better. And yes, sadly, oh so sadly, it would appear that I got very, very killed at the end there. It was, I mean, I think I did pretty well actually, because I got attacked in the night by a wolf and got 2 lacerations on me. I was able to heal them both off, which was pretty good. And in the end, it wasn't the multiple wolf attacks that got me on the lacerations. It was... Yeah, it was actually the starvation, though I'm guessing the fact I had a long-term laceration probably affected how fast my food went down. I never found those wonderful rabbits I was hoping to find, and I have died 4.6 miles down the river, and I never found what it is that caused this flood, that caused apparently there to be no help, no helicopters, no rescue. What happened to this world? I have no idea. Maybe if I'd made it far enough, I would have found a high location in order to use that, their radio that was mentioned, but not just yet anyway. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is The Flame in the Flood. It's not really kind of a roguelike, because actually the game does give you the option if you want to. It's kind of, while you're not allowed to, like, choose where you save, there is actually an option that I can actually kind of, like, restart, like, a little bit further up the river and try again just up to the point where I did the healing thing. You can just kind of, like, picks the last time you were very safe and lets you restart from there if you want to. So it's not really a proper roguelike. It's a crafting-y, survival-y, travel-y, but it's the sort of crafting and survival I quite like, where the crafting is relatively simplified, and really it's more about like the exploration and discovering things, and you can build your own little internal narrative about your character very, very easily. The more hardcore, complex craft games don't appeal too much to me. I like them when they're a little bit simplified, and it's more about the exploration and the journey, and asking questions about the narrative that I never really got answered, but I'm sure I would if I'd got a bit further. Would you like to see me attempt to do this a few more times? Let me know in the comments below, and I will certainly consider it, because this is one of those games where it's actually quite easy for me to kind of like record like a couple of attempts pretty fast. This is quite a nice, easy game for me to record. So if you'd like to see more, do let me know, and I will certainly consider it. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been The Flame in the Flood. Utterly gorgeous and really rather entertaining. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright, we've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem, which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people, but come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.